Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown back in my cider shed with some more cider to try. Or is it? No, it's not. It's a perry. Another perry. Doing a lot of perry lately. Nothing wrong with that. We like perry. And it's another one from Kevin Garrod at Monnow Valley, who put up a lovely picture yesterday of his new shelving with all these lovely bottles on. Looks very tidy and organised and very nice indeed. So yes, can't wait to see those for real. This is his Gunpowder Plot Perry, 5.9%. Harvest 2019. Dry Perry, 5.7%. Red Longdon, Red Pear and Blakeney Red blend. So quite an eclectic mix there. Some famous and not so famous varietals. Pressed October 2019, bottled April 2021. So only April, May, June. Only been bottled a couple of months. So it might have conditioned, but it might not. It might not. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Where's me? There it is. Going to need this to open that. Right. So Kevin, that is now still. Doesn't matter though. Doesn't matter. I quite like to try them before they're conditioned. So it says dry, but it's going to have some residual sweetness in, I suppose, if it hasn't conditioned yet. Because if it wanted to go fizzy, you will have dosed it. Because there's no way there's going to be residual sugar left in that if it was harvest 2019 and we're now in June 2021. Methinks. So we'll have dosed it. I don't know how much he doses with. Never asked him that. Might ask him. I think I might just throw some on the floor there. Excellent. Got the big glass again. Loving the big glass. There's the colour. Actually, it's quite hot. So therefore, the glasses are steaming up really fast because of the heat. It's quite a nice colour, actually. Yeah, not bad. It's got a little bit. It's not that green that you can sometimes get with pear. It's much more towards that sort of like grey gold, grey pinky gold, which I like very much indeed. It's very indicative of perry rather than cider. Looking nice. Slight haze, but this will be unfiltered because it's Kevin. You don't filter. It'll be wild yeast because he just uses wild yeast. And that's why we love it. Let's smell it. Quite a delicate nose. It smells like quite rich. It smells almost desserty. You can't smell sweet, but it smells like there's going to be sweetness to it, even though it's meant to be bone dry, and it will have some residual sugar from the non-fermented sugar. But yeah, it smells like a rich, ripe, aged pear that's been sort of sitting in its own juice, and then I can't say this a lot, but salted in sugar, you know, and butter. That's what it smells like. Yeah, very ripe, very round, very rich. Let's try it. No conditioning yet. That's all right. That's why I've tried it. I know to leave it. I've got loads of this stuff sitting back here, which I'm waiting to condition. I thought this was bottled earlier. Some of them have been bottled in like sort of late 2020. I thought this was. Don't matter. Still perry, still absolutely valid. But this is meant to be sparkling, so I tried it with sparkling. So it does have a hint of residual sweetness, but what that will go when it fizzes up, because that will turn to CO2 and alcohol. But yeah, on the palate, it's very much like it is on the nose. It's got some nice acidity though. Kind of a hint of creaminess as well. And what's that acidity? It's like what's it like? I can't quite figure it. I want to say kind of citrusy, but it's got like that slightly bitter pithiness as well, which I've been getting a lot of things still, like very much indeed. So it's got a slight bitterness, like almost pithy character, which I like actually. I think it's a great thing. I love it. Nothing wrong with bitter. It's a totally valid, you know, flavour. I mean, there's beers. I mean, Jesus Christ, IPAs and so forth, which basically dominate the craft beer market now. They're all about the bitterness. They're all about the IBUs, you know. And people love it, and I love it as well. And this beer is called bitter, for goodness sake, you know. So there's nothing wrong with bitter as a flavour. And this, I love it, because it has got some sweetness, some richness, and a little bit of pithiness. Really brings something to the party, actually. Yeah, sort of, I want to say that grapefruit lemon, grapefruit lime, somewhere in that sort of category. Tell you what, when this bubbles up, it's going to be a cracking summer drink. Really nice. It's got that richness, but it is pretty dry. It's got great acidity. It's got that pithy element as well. So you've got little hints of sweetness, which will diminish. But you've got richness, bit of sourness, almost sort of creaminess as well, which I rather like. Good stuff. Good stuff. And I've opened it now, so I'll have to drink the whole lot. And that's absolutely fine by me because it's a bloody hot day. And chilled perry, still or sparkling, is absolutely delicious. So there you go. That's the Gunpowder Plot Perry. I'll probably open this again in a few months. And we'll see where we're at. And it's quite interesting to compare and contrast, isn't it? It is, Chris. Yes. I'm glad you agree. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me in my shed. I hope you join me again. But until then, cheers.